Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of This Week in an Hour. We're your hosts, Jackson,
Brad,
and Luke.
So this week, we want to start off with talking about the McDonald's new Western BBQ Quarter Pounder Burger. So we recently had a poll on our Instagram asking the fans if anyone has tried and if they thought it was good. So the results were 60% people said no, as in they didn't think it was good, and 40% of the people thought it was good.
Do you think there's any reason to why it was 60-40?
Well, when I looked, only 5 people had voted, so it really weighs.
Yeah.
It's hefty weight on each side there, so one vote could have thrown it all back.
Do you think there was any votes that were like...
could have swayed it.
Do you think there's any votes that really shouldn't have been counted?
No.
I'm going to be honest, I voted on it.
I also voted and hadn't had it.
I said
no. So these guys messed up our poll, but that's okay. It was the thought that counted. So I was one of the ones who actually had the burger, and I said I liked it, but before this
wasn't
podcast,
your first time?
No, this wasn't my first time.
I thought we were about to share a special moment, the three of us together.
No.
You took advantage of us pretty much.
I mean,
Jackson basically... well, I'm going to be honest. I wasn't planning on having this new burger today, and then these two showed up at the studio.
No, I thought it was agreed upon that that's exactly what was happening today, because that's why I didn't eat lunch.
And
I literally had not eaten.
I was
just
basically
for this
held at almost gunpoint, if there was guns here, to have this burger.
I mean, if you chose no, we were
They're
just going to
probably
force feed it to you.
Yeah,
anyways.
exactly. I knew there was threats of physical violence. I think these guys have McDonald's stock and they're not telling me about it because I don't know where this idea came from to advertise it, but we have, so yeah.
I mean, it just came out a week or so ago, and I thought since we are this week in an hour... Oh, you just sprayed that right into the mic. Nice. Since
No.
we are this week in an hour, I thought we'd talk about this.
That was directly into the mic.
You're going to owe me a new mic here.
Well, although our company, a new mic.
So I thought we were doing this just because we did the Kelsey's one last week, and
It's just our food. People like what we eat.
We're just going to change to a food podcast.
maybe that's what it'll be, a food podcast. I bet you a lot of people value our opinions as chefs.
This week's food in a week.
Half of it we'll just discuss food, and the other half will just be ASMR of Brad eating whatever we were discussing.
Ooh,
I'm into it.
say less.
But yeah, so what'd you guys think of it?
So, yeah, we all had it before we came on today. And me, that was my second time, so obviously
Traitor.
I am a fan. It has everything you could ask for in a burger. A burger? What's a burger? A burger. It has barbecue sauce. It had bacon. I mean,
You're bringing up the controversial talk of the barbecue sauce and the burgers again. We went over this last week. We got into it. Remember?
Yeah, exactly.
Barbecue
That one
sauce is
didn't, but
crucial
this one did.
For a
So-
great burger.
And it had crispy onions, too. Like, how can you go wrong with crispy
It's
onions?
true. I don't know. I liked them raw onions last week.
Yeah, they were pretty good.
Nah, I don't know. I think it was pretty nice.
I mean, it is McDonald's.
It is
Oh.
McDonald's. You still feel like you ate McDonald's for sure.
I still think nothing they'll ever bring out beats McDouble add mac sauce, junior chicken, throw them together. Nothing beats that.
So literally the Kelsey's burger from last week.
Except the fast food version.
Except the one where you
With-
can get
without
it in
an onion
Except
pad.
the
instead of
faster,
15.
except the
Yeah.
faster food version.
And no onion patty.
Hey, Kelsey's is a sit-down restaurant.
Yeah, well,
Quotations on restaurant. But yeah, it was I enjoyed it. That was my first time trying the spicy habanero sauce too.
yeah.
And
It's a nice
I
one.
think that's probably what made the burger good.
You put spicy habanero sauce on that with the
Yeah.
barbecue sauce?
Crazy, I know.
Yeah.
You know what?
Oh,
Actually, though,
wow.
throw mayo on it. If you put a little bit of mayo, barbecue sauce.
And spicy habanero.
No,
And sweet and sour, just load it up.
Just everything.
pickles though. It
It's
needs
a
to-
smorgasbord.
It had pickles on it,
yeah, but you
actually.
need more pickles.
Yeah, extra pickles. I'm not.
You can never have enough.
I'd rather have jalapeno. Oh, jalapenos would have been
We're
good.
getting-
It
whole
seems like
different
every time we
ballpark.
talk about a burger, the way
It
we say
literally-
we improve a burger is jalapeno.
No, it starts with barbecue sauce and then goes to jalapenos.
Yeah, because you got to get that sweet and the spicy.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not really a big condiment guy. I don't like when I make burgers at home. I don't put any condiments on it. Like,
Yeah,
I'll
okay.
put like
I go ketchup, mustard, relish, basically.
I put like cheese. I always put cheese. Big
Nah, I
cheese
don't.
guy. And
Not a
then
big cheese
maybe
guy.
some veg if I get some veg kicking around.
Oh, lettuce on a burger is really
Yeah,
good.
tomato on a burger, but you
No.
don't like tomatoes, so
Fuck tomatoes.
Yeah.
who's the psychopath here?
Not.
You guys, obviously,
For like
for liking tomatoes. I only
Fair.
like tomatoes when they're mushed up and called ketchup.
what? I only like
I
like
feel like-
tomatoes when they're mushed up and add it with 3 cups of sugar.
I feel like I'm a rose between two thorns here. Two psychopaths and I'm in the middle.
Yeah, it's interesting. Food. It's very
Yeah.
Controversial.
So yeah, we thought
apparently yeah, with us at least.
we thought we'd like to discuss that with you guys to start it off, and
So basically, try it,
yeah, try it,
Lo-
see what you think.
Love it, maybe.
then probably
Maybe,
hate yourself for a bit after, and then call it a day.
We're currently in the phase of hating ourselves right now, but so yeah, let's get on to some topics this week. First one. Apparently, I'm turning into the battery guy because I brought up the Donovan battery last week. I saw another article talking about how they made some like breakthrough in lithium-ion batteries, like the ones you have in your cell phone, and they're saying that the maximum capacity of the battery will last 5 years.
Oh,
So rather than like I know now, like I've had my phone for 2 years, my battery capacity is at like 80%.
yeah. I'm gonna while you're talking, I'm gonna check mine just
yeah.
to see.
So they're saying that with this, for 5 years you're gonna get your maximum capacity of 100%. So your phone's never gonna. I mean, that's the worst. That's really what pushes me to get new phones is when my battery's just toasted in them.
Yeah, I think that's with a lot of people, but I think there's a reason for that.
Well, yeah, I think we talked about it on another episode actually. That
We had to say allegedly because we weren't on Apple yet, but yeah,
Yeah.
Apple fucks us over.
I mean, their new phones, like the past like 3 phones, I'd say, since the X came out, they've been all right. Cause I have the XS Max, and
Not a big deal.
I got it brand new 2 years ago, and the maximum capacity is still 91%. So over 2 years,
do you
it's
charge
only
it overnight?
lost. Yeah, I charge it overnight.
Okay. That's one way that you can make them last a lot longer. I'm kind of a phone expert, everybody.
By
I
charging
sold
them
cell
overnight
phones
or
for-
not charging them overnight?
Not overnight.
Oh,
You should
okay.
charge them like before you go to bed, and then unplug it when you go to bed.
See, I only charge it I only charge it then. Like I don't constantly have it plugged in during the day or
Yeah.
like.
It's
In
just
and
it's because they've built it into the phone now that if you go to bed at the same time all the time, it'll charge to 80% and then wait,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
then it'll
yeah.
hit 100
Yeah,
when
actually-
you normally get up.
Yeah, it
I see that
sucks.
it's like scheduled charging.
That-
Yeah,
that's
but yeah, but
even-
it's like we noticed you going to bed around 11:49 this week, and it starts shutting off at 11:49. But you like want it to charge, so you can take it off the charger, but it's not charging.
Yeah.
And you're not sleeping. You're like watching YouTube videos down a dirty rabbit hole into nowhere.
We're watching Tweaker Hunters.
Yeah, exactly.
The worst
Somehow
part
go
about
from
it
Shout
is
out.
Yeah.
when you when you're watching those videos late at night and you fall asleep and then you leave your earphones in and your phone uncharged and then you wake up in the morning and it's at like 20% and you're like, well, damn. I got the rest of
I
my
don't
day
use
ahead of me
head-
still, and I
I've
don't
never
want to
actually
plug it
fallen
into a
asleep with
charger.
headphones in. I don't.
Yeah, I don't
Really?
use headphones.
I like to listen to podcasts when I go to bed,
Same.
Yes, just
especially
usually
our
just-
own. This is a great podcast to listen
Yeah.
to when you're going to bed. Just
Yeah,
a
'cause
little
we'll put-
self-plug there.
We'll put you to sleep. Speaking
No.
of which, so there's new phone batteries for 5 years, huh?
Yeah, I got a little off track there. But
Honestly, great idea. I hope so. I'm surprised they're saying yes to it because I feel like now this doesn't allow them to give us a shitty battery and then make us buy a new phone in like 2 years. So I'm surprised that this is happening, but we'll see.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna help with our technological advancements quite a bit because obviously the longer the battery's gonna last, supposedly the longer the product's gonna last, which
Might help with some resale value.
yeah.
iPhones hold their value really well, anyways.
Yeah,
Like, they hold their value really well.
If you can have like a phone battery that you can sell after 3 years, and then somebody else still have 2 years of full battery life on it, like You know what I'm saying?
I didn't realize it's actually pretty cheap to get your iPhone battery replaced. Anyways, it's like $60.
Oh,
I mean, that's not
Yeah.
bad at all. And you still have like any warranties and stuff if you go to like an approved person, like dealer.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I know like certain places that you get your, if you want to get your screen fixed, they'll like void the warranty and stuff. Like
Yeah,
void
you got to go to
Care.
Apple. Like you have to go to approved ones.
Yeah.
And it's pretty in like if you have device protection on your phone, there's certain stores that are approved that you don't need to ship your phone off. So sometimes in your city, you can go and get it through your warranty.
Okay.
Repaired day of.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I know.
there's some like dude in the back alley.
Hey man, I can fix your screen for $5.
Joe behind the dumpster.
I've got a
King
great
Street.
method with toothpaste. You ever seen those? People trying to show you how to fix like scratches in a car, like fix little chips in the car windshield with toothpaste.
Your headlights if they get foggy.
Yeah,
Toothpaste.
toothpaste.
Apparently, it actually works with headlights though.
I'm surprised that it's so cheap for iPhones because iPhones are like around the same price as their computers, and to get your computer, like one of my friends closed his laptop screen on one of his headphones and it cracked the screen, and it cost him like $700 to replace the screen.
There's another
And
example.
the
Headphones
laptop
are bad.
Like the laptop doesn't even, it costs like around double that, but like still you shouldn't be paying for half the MSRP of a laptop to get it
I think
fixed.
it's because Apple, most of their computers have like 4K resolution screens, so you're paying like.
Yeah, but
It's like it'd be different if you had like a
still,
a shitty
like
screen.
the size of it's like a 13-inch screen. You can go buy a 13-inch TV. I didn't even think you could buy a 13-inch TV, but you can buy like a 24-inch 4K TV for like $300. Not even.
Well,
like
it's just the whole
$250.
thing. It's like if you want your computer to still be portable and not be hooked up to a monitor, you got to pay us the money, pretty much, or buy a new one. They have you right where they want you at that point.
It's like the whole battery situation again.
They got me right where they want me because I literally have like everything Apple and I can't get away.
Right about it.
It's only useful for some things.
So next, another just a little video game thing I thought was interesting. MLB The Show finally coming to Xbox.
Suck at PS4.
Not a big
and
fan of
PS5.
baseball, not gonna lie.
Honestly,
It's
I'm not a big.
still-
It's the best sports game.
It's fun. It's
the
so fun.
VIA Pros are so good.
Yeah, but I know when we're playing like NHL and stuff, I like playing with like club, which is like all of us together can play on the same team against other people on their teams. But I know you guys like to do the franchise mode or whatever, where you're like playing with the contracts and stuff. But I don't really.
This is like it's not even that in MLB. It's their VIA Pro is like the best VIA Pro.
I think it's just because there's no microtransactions for him to buy anything, so he doesn't really like them.
I can't
Wait.
pay to be better.
Is there a hut in baseball? A butt? A butt?
Nice. There definitely is.
There's gotta be.
I wonder if they
No,
call
there
it butt. I hope
It's
they
definitely
do.
not called Bud.
That'd be
no.
hilarious. Baseball
I'm trying to
alternate
think
team.
of it. I literally know the name and I can't think of it right now. I'm drawing a blank.
It's probably called like Fantasy Team or something like
Yeah.
BFT,
No, it's
Bacon, Fetus, and
Bacon fried truck.
something like that. But MLB The Show coming to Game Pass, coming to Xbox. That's nice.
yeah,
It's
I'm
gonna
excited for
a nice
that.
change of pace.
something to actually do on Xbox.
Speaking of video games, actually, on Friday, a game came out called Outriders, right to Game Pass, and it's really fun. It's like it kind of reminds me of like a mix of Borderlands and
Gears of War.
Gears of War, and
Big time Gears of War field.
it's
Gameplay's the exact
it's
same, basically.
really fun. I
Like,
find.
controls
I've
and
never
everything.
played it. I see you guys playing it,
Yeah,
but my Xbox is broken, so I just sit and watch.
yeah. You like
sit and stare.
it's like a looting, like you find your different tiers of gear rewards and you progress through
Kind
the
of like the
campaign
Division,
and
then,
stuff.
in a way.
Yeah, kind of
Yeah,
like the Division. Just
Better, not a shitty game.
Yeah.
well, kind of plays like Gears of War and as more
Yeah, like the
Borderlands.
movement style, and it's
Yeah.
third person. But yeah, it's really fun. I've been liking it.
So yeah, another thing I wanted to bring up that I thought was kind of interesting, talking about technology. Seems like we're tech guys at this point.
Maybe not.
We like to maybe think we might be someday. But I saw a thing that using brain plants and wearables, they were able to make it so a paralyzed person was able to move.
That's
pretty
awesome.
cool.
That is really cool. It's I mean, at that point you're gonna be able to cure a lot of people. I don't know. I didn't read the whole thing. I'm assuming it's like specifically certain diseases,
Yeah,
or
probably.
ailments. Like it might be that they had a back, like a spine injury.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I doubt that it's like they have some kind of like degenerative disease that it fix. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm sure it's probably gonna be years in the making before they have everything fully functional for that too. But
Oh yeah, it was probably just a test. I think.
Well,
it was just the guy's arm that
Yeah.
was able
I was
to
At the rate technology's going now, it honestly could be like
tomorrow.
no, not tomorrow. Less than 10 years though.
that's what I'm saying. It's not gonna be
Yeah.
like it's not gonna be in the next couple of years. It's gonna be a little bit.
No.
But
No, I think it's gonna be 3.5 years,
But that's
3 years,
awesome
4 months,
because
6 days.
12 hours, 5 minutes, 30 seconds.
all right. So, if you say you like were born paralyzed, is that going to help cure that, or do you think they're going to be
Are
able
people
to
born paralyzed?
I think so.
It definitely can't happen. I'm pretty sure.
But I'm pretty sure that's the whole thing where it's like that's a, like, it's not from an injury. That's from some kind of disease or illness. I'm pretty sure this.
So
was
it's just
somebody,
like targeting
like
like
somebody got,
injury,
like-
I'm pretty sure
Or
somebody
got in a
got
car
Yeah,
accident.
a spine injury that paralyzed
Yeah.
them, and then they were able to do something with that.
Still,
So, I mean, either. I mean, I'm assuming down the road you're able to apply that to people
Yeah.
that are like
mix that with CRISPR.
and AI
oh my goodness. Super soldiers.
and the dog.
Not the dog again. On the boat.
But yeah, I thought that was kind of interesting. And going off that, I also saw that scientists were able to connect a brain to a computer.
Oh.
no.
I
We're
actually
getting into some weird shit in
Yeah.
this world right
the
now.
next like 50 years is going to be interesting. I heard a thing. I was
Just
actually
we're on the as we're on the precipice of dying, everything's gonna get super cool and awesome.
yeah.
We're just gonna
No.
get to see what we're missing out on.
No, actually,
Yeah.
I heard I
Our
was
grandparents
listening
had to fucking grow up trying to figure out an iPad, and now we got to try to figure out how to.
how to live.
Yeah, well,
No.
no, we'll be 70, like trying to figure out like how our rocket boots are supposed to like match our friggin' rocket gloves. And
Iron Man style.
basically Iron Man.
I can't get this thing plugged into my head.
I was listening to another podcast and
no free ads.
they were talking. I'm not gonna say the name, but they were talking about like there was an article that was describing like we might become immortal before we're like set to
I don't know if
die.
I'm more. I don't think that's a good thing if people come like
Because,
we have
like-
population. We have trouble feeding the 8 billion people we have now.
Yeah.
It wouldn't work like that though because we'd be uploading our brain, so our consciousness to computer, basically what you explained there.
I
so
feel like it's like a movie.
we'd
Yeah, it's called the Matrix.
No. I
We'd
didn't see
become
The Matrix. I've
machines,
seen this
so-
whole movie. Fuck. It'd be kind of cool though.
but I mean
Like living. Is that what you'd want?
yeah, I don't know, like
I
it
think
would
it'd be a good
I think-
afterlife.
Yeah.
Isn't it
Oh,
just
be
like-
an unreal afterlife. Just
It-
living at your prime age. Doing
But here's the thing, though.
whatever you
Am I
want.
in my own, like,
Are you in your-
isolated afterlife, or can I, like, join your world? And,
I
like,
hope you.
No,
could,
like I
or
think
that'd
they're
be
gonna like
lonely.
upload to a computer as in like a robot body. So we'd just have our
Robots.
brain in a robot body.
Oh, cool. So we just become servants of the people.
Or
Awesome.
upload our consciousness to the cloud, so then we upload everyone's
Not the fucking
consciousness
cloud.
to the same cloud. I don't know how that would work.
I just
though, like-
want it to be like you go in like your own thing, and it's just like you do whatever the fuck you want.
And then you-
it's like,
like-
it's like a lucid dreaming.
Yeah.
Like-
And then I could just like Skype call you and be like requesting to join.
Hey, come through.
hop in my world, bro.
LeBron's here, but it's not actually LeBron. It's like the LeBron you imagine.
It's the one I created, so he's better.
Whoa. Whoa.
What was that?
But yeah, it's kind of, I don't know, it's going to be interesting. I know that reading the article, it wasn't like very fast yet, but it's just that they were actually able to do it's very impressive.
Yeah.
Actually, another thing to add to that, I'm pretty sure Elon Musk was doing some sort of testing with pigs and
His chip?
like the chip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forget what the name of the chip is, but yeah, he plans on fucking
Making pigs fly.
Yeah, I know that his first chip, the first model, is supposed to help paralyze people. Is actually the point of the first.
So the
Neuralink.
chip is going to be paralyzing people?
Yeah. No, but his first goal with Neuralink is to help paralyze people, and then after that, make it so everybody has one.
Is it so you like don't feel pain?
No,
Or
like
what do you mean?
it's
It's
able to rewrite things in your brain, like people that like the whole thing with injuries and all that.
I thought you meant like its objective was to literally paralyze you.
No, I was
No.
I was
You
like,
couldn't
what do you
hear him
mean?
adding the ED on the end of the paralyze.
And then would you guys get a chip?
If I was
I
paralyzed,
mean,
yeah.
I'm just saying.
if he's not going to paralyze me, then yes, maybe.
No, I just mean fuck off. I just mean overall. If he's gonna you get the chip and it's just like
What's the chip mean though? Like, what are
it's
we
gonna.
getting?
His goal. Oh my fucking goodness. His goal is it's gonna you're gonna be able to think faster and stuff. Like it's gonna assist with computing. So you'd be good at math and stuff.
So I could be just my own personal calculator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like maybe you could download.
I could be like Rain Man.
You could download music to it, listen to music in your head. Remember those toothbrushes as a kid people had? I never
Yeah.
had one, but
No, I
remember
never
having
had
one of
I do
those.
recall them.
So it's having that in your head. Imagine it gets broken though, and you get one song.
just
Oh,
playing
it's
on
skipping.
repeat.
Oh,
or it's like a Darude Sandstorm just endlessly in your head. Just going crazy. Or Elon Musk, he could be
Be a good time at an
I feel like
EDM
he could be
festival,
like a
though.
James Bond supervillain.
You think?
yeah.
So imagine Elon Musk does get everybody in the world is Neuralink, and then he does do that because that would be the song he would either Rickroll or Darude Sandstorm because he's a meme guy. Imagine the whole world all of a sudden all you can hear.
Yeah, but he seems like a good guy.
I think he does too, but he could. He's
So literally has control of everyone. Then
he has the potential that he could be a James Bond supervillain. I think. He kind of looks like the guy from Casino Royale in a way too.
I don't remember what he looked like, but
He plays Hannibal now and then.
well, kind of like Elon Musk.
I guess. there you go.
Yeah. Good explanation.
So just think of Elon Musk and then
He had a scar.
whatever else your mind could possibly throw in there.
Elon Musk in a James Bond movie.
With probably a scar across his face.
Yeah, he had the eye
Maybe
scar.
some slick
Yeah.
back
And he
hair
played
or something.
poker. It was the whole poker. Half that fucking movie was playing poker. It felt like.
And that's how the
Yeah,
circle
that's-
of life
that's all
comes
I
all the way back
remember.
around to us counting cards because of the chips in our head. So yeah, sure, why not?
It all adds up.
So I like how that came full circle.
Jeez.
So I saw another thing after Alex Trebek passed away. Rest in peace. They've been having different people host Jeopardy every week.
Oh, really?
And Jeopardy hit an all-time low this week
Ooh.
in ratings because Dr. Oz is the guest host this week.
Oh.
Hey, could you imagine that guy hosting Jeopardy? Compared to Alex Trebek? No, thank you. Last week was Aaron Rodgers.
Oh, that
Actually, apparently did a really good job. But so I was kind of thinking we like playing these little games where we say whatever. Who do you guys think would be a good host for Jeopardy for a week?
I already have my answer.
Oh, go ahead.
Didn't even have to think about it. Ryan Reynolds.
Oh, of course.
No doubt.
No doubt.
What about Chris Hemsworth?
No. Ryan Reynolds. He's got he's quick-witted. I feel like he'd be I think it'd actually be a good host.
Yeah.
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 Maybe you should mention it to him when you see him.
When I see him next, when I'm hanging out with him,
Yeah, him and
me and the
Zach.
boys, just kicking it old school. Wouldn't expect you guys to get it. It's a Hollywood thing.
Yeah. It'd been
But,
even funnier if he was in old school for that joke.
Yeah, actually, I think Daniel Cook would be a great host.
Like it's probably. I'm not even gonna say that.
No,
I'm gonna stop myself.
I'm gonna
right
stop
there.
myself right there. We're gonna cut that out.
yeah, I think that Steve Harvey would actually be a really good host, considering he's already a great host. So
Yeah, so, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if you have to pick someone different. It can't be a previous host. I just think that's cheating.
I mean, they could do a crossover episode.
You know, actually, I was trying to think, but you know who would actually probably be a decent one? Conan O'Brien.
You
I think he'd actually be kind of interesting on there.
Oh,
But he's a host. Does a TV?
wait, yeah.
Does a talk show host count?
yeah, I was gonna say another
Sure.
host.
I don't know.
Who?
I was gonna say I can't remember his last name. James.
Must be memorable.
James Corden?
Yeah, James Corden. He's
Yeah.
hilarious.
What happens if you got like
I'm telling you, Ryan Reynolds would literally be perfect.
Yeah. What about like
I'm telling you,
Ozzy?
it'd be hilarious.
You know him on there just. They're like,
Starts
sorry, what
yelling
was the question,
Sharon,
Ozzy?
doesn't know where he is.
Wow.
He bites a bat's head off on Jeopardy. I don't know. There's definitely some people that would like. I'm trying to think of the other ones that would be decent.
Zach Galifianakis.
Carrot head or carrot top or whatever.
Carrot head.
Carrot head.
Old carrot head.
Nice.
Wow, we did that in sync.
That was. Get in sync on there, those.
There you go.
What about like Chris Angel? Just like a
Mind
piece of. What is that guy still do?
Everyone's
Vegas
left
shows?
shoe just randomly goes missing. Like, Chris. Mind freak.
God damn it, Chris! You stealing shoes again?
Sells them on the
Yeah,
black
yeah, that's
market.
what I was thinking.
Not a bad gig. Only left shoes.
Only
I bet you there is a niche market for that.
two left
Yeah,
shoes.
somebody might have 2 left feet.
There you go.
Or there's
Is that
people
actually a thing though? Like,
No, I know there's people that 1 foot is a bigger size than the other.
oh,
foot.
that's most people. I'm pretty
no,
sure.
but like to the significant point where it's like they were a
That's-
10 on 1 foot and a 12 on the other. So it's like you would buy individual shoes.
But he's still selling only left shoes.
Yeah,
though.
so
Well,
maybe
I mean, then he's got the left shoe market cornered.
yeah, then somebody else goes and buys the right shoes, and then
So what you're saying is we're gonna have to start a business only selling right shoes.
or we just sell both
And
sides.
then-
It's just you choose which
We
one
can
you
team
want.
up with him. It'll be perfect.
No, we're gonna cut them out because we're gonna be a one-stop shop for people with 2 different size shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he'll have the left shoes and we'll have the right shoes.
Yeah, we're gonna
but
cut
they'll
them
be
out though.
different.
Instead of having to go to our site and then his site, they come to our site and they go left
have
10,
both.
right 12. We
Oh,
got good
oh,
to
yeah.
go. We'll send them.
Actually, yeah, better.
Yeah, fuck
It's a good
that
thing
guy.
you have your business degree.
Yeah, good thing that
Like,
university degree came.
Really figuring out how to use all your
years.
assets there, huh?
Yeah.
Buys a pair of shoes, only uses the left one, throws the right one out.
Chucks them.
Well, these are completely useless now.
Yeah. You know what? Actually, Elon Musk, great.
Yeah. There you go. I'm telling you.
You know
or
what?
the,
Or the guy on Casino Royale. Yeah.
Actually, you know, Daniel Craig, maybe he wouldn't be a bad. Or Pierce Brosnan, that'd be a good host. Why not? I don't know
Yeah.
what he's like as a person. I've only seen him act, but
That'd be is that your final pick? Is that what you're gonna lock in?
I'll Elon Musk. But
Oh.
this brings up, who's your guys' favorite James Bonds?
Sean Connery. I
Yeah,
think.
I'll jump on that train. I don't really.
Pierce Brosnan or Roger Moore. Sean Connery.
Roger Moore was pretty good too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Roger Moore.
I do
Roger
like Daniel
Moore-
Craig as a James Bond though. I think he fits the role.
I feel Roger Moore was a good Bond that got some shitty movies.
Yeah.
Like some of his are kind of rough.
I haven't seen any James Bond movies in probably 8 years.
Oh, me neither. I haven't watched them in a long time. I remember
My parents had them all on DVD,
Yeah,
so we used to
same.
watch them.
the first ones are pretty rough. Like Doctor No, like the first
Yeah.
one. There's like no action, and the action's just like trash.
Yeah.
But yeah, thought that was gonna go further, but yeah, cool.
Brad had no input, so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just.
He's just like whatever.
Yeah. I've only seen like a couple of them, so.
Tune in every week where we do a watch along for every James Bond movie.
I'd actually like to go back and watch them
Yeah.
because there is some good ones. Like there's some really good ones. So I saw a thing. It's kind of interesting. GitHub servers got hacked by some people, and the hackers just used their servers to mine Bitcoin until they were able to like get them out of their system.
What is
Wow.
GitHub?
I don't know, but apparently they have a lot of servers. So
Probably whether you get things.
yeah, it's a hub.
It's a hub for
hub.
where you get things.
I feel like they're actually just like a server company.
Oh.
I might be wrong.
But
Correct
I mean,
me if I'm wrong.
Imagine getting
No,
absolutely.
no. Let's let people correct us.
Oh, okay.
If you don't check, just anybody ever asks you, GitHub's a server company. We'll start this lie if it's not real.
But I mean, just
Turns out they're like a charity. People are calling them, yeah, like I need a server. Like,
imagine just getting alpha though like that. Like someone just comes in and is like, "Yeah, by the way, I'm just gonna steal all this so I can mine Bitcoin."
thank you. And like depending on how big it is, like they could have been mining a lot.
I mean, I feel like there's a chance that like the people who are supposed to be watching that and protecting the server is just like somebody with my technology.
Your level of technology.
Yeah, like expertise behind there.
You're hitting up the IT for your login while this is happening.
I tried it 6 times.
You forgot the exclamation mark.
And then when you're putting in the new password, it goes, you can't use the same password again. You're like, motherfucker.
I'm trying to get past the fucking, like, what street did I grow up on when I was a kid, and I can't remember how I spelled it when I was 12.
I spelled my street wrong.
It's weird that you would have a question like that, or an answer for a question like that typed in when you were 12, considering you wouldn't have worked for that company since you were 12.
Says who?
You don't know him.
Who made you the job decider? Huh?
Yeah, I mean, maybe it's a family business.
Brad has
Yeah,
worked,
exactly.
Brad
There
has
you
worked
go.
for Tesla since before Tesla was the thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
And GitHub. He doesn't even know
And
what it
GitHub.
is, but he works there.
Well, it's because I'm not supposed to tell you guys what that actually means.
That's the
an undercover
business.
organization.
Yeah,
It ruins the surprise.
oh, going back on our Knives Out.
Yeah.
What are you doing? What?
Yeah.
Going back, a little update on the Knives Out that we talked about last week. I saw that Daniel Craig and 2 of the other actors, I didn't really note the other actors' names, but apparently they're each going to be guaranteed a pay of around $100 million for the 2 movies.
Jeepers.
Each.
Bad.
Each.
That's some crazy budgeting for those movies.
Yeah, how are you? You wouldn't. I would never act again. $100 million. Good to
Imagine,
go.
just rolling up like 2 movies. Yeah, it's gonna be 50 mil a piece.
Daniel Craig definitely makes bank though, because James Bond,
Well,
you definitely.
Yeah, he's
make
been in
bank from that.
how many James Bond movies?
He's in
5?
5. Yeah.
I think
So-
5.
Yeah.
Thanks. But he,
I'm sure you know.
that dude's rolling in it. He was actually an extra in Star Wars.
Oh,
Force
really?
Awakens. Just because he was a big fan of Star Wars, he's a stormtrooper. Doesn't take his helmet off or anything,
Funny.
but he just wanted to be in it. So.
Another topic I wanted to bring up, since we were talking about an English actor, Daniel Craig, the UK. What, Daniel Cook? No.
Not to be confused with Daniel Cook.
The UK is actually going to be putting into plan COVID passports on April 16th. That's interesting, considering we were talking about like different countries bringing those in.
Is there
one of our
anything
earlier
driving them
podcasts.
to like make these passports come faster?
So there's gonna be like a world snooker tournament.
Oh yeah. I knew about that actually. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not a big snooker fan. I don't even
Really?
really know what snooker is. So
I actually don't really know what snooker is either. Let's take a guess. What do you know what it is, Brad? If you do, don't say, because me and Jackson will try to guess what it is. I feel like it's like shuffleboard in a way.
well, is it the one that's played on the pool table with the
Yeah, it's
the
like
different rack? Is that snooker?
I think.
I'm almost positive that's what it is.
Yeah, it's like
I'm almost
shuffleboard,
positive
but
it's
in
like-
a table.
Yeah, but I think it's like you play it on a pool table. I think it's another game of pool.
But you like slide.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I'm pretty
Well,
sure you like.
So yeah, the world championship of
it's like,
that.
I know it's played on a bigger table.
Yeah.
And do you ever been to Dooley's?
Yeah,
and they have that
in the
really
back.
and they have the big table.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, those are snooker tables.
I
Okay.
don't-
But I don't think you play it with like a cue though. I think you have like a thing that you like push whatever you're using with.
I didn't
don't
know
know
there
why.
was like a world championship of that. I didn't know it was that
There's
big.
a world championship, right?
I don't know. I think
Is
you
there a
use
world
it- I'm pretty
championship
sure
of
you use
pool?
a cue. for
Big
that.
time.
Oh.
Pool's huge.
You definitely use
professional
a.
pool players are ridiculous.
Yeah, they're pretty nuts. But you definitely use a cue for snookers.
Oh,
They
that's
also
fine. But I'm gonna make my own sport. That's
they wanted to bring in those passports for a bunch of different soccer games too, because soccer's huge over there, and obviously they want to bring in all that revenue from all those seats they have empty in their stadiums. So
for sure.
Yeah, those stadiums hold a lot of people, so they're definitely missing out on a lot of money there.
yeah.
Speaking of full stadiums, actually, I believe it was the Texas Rangers that just had their stands completely full. If like they were going full capacity, which was interesting to see. And I think the NBA also actually announced that they're going back to full capacity next year. So I mean, promising, but I mean, is now too soon.
Yeah.
Well, they lifted most of the regulations down in the States. Like I know with like Texas and stuff, they were lifted all regulation.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I know in Florida there was like tons of people.
There's just
Just
never
going,
regulation
yeah.
basically
Yeah, I
in
don't know.
Florida.
Tons of people on the beaches and stuff.
They just don't care.
Yeah, which I think, I don't know, could be too soon.
It's
We'll see
definitely
if-
too soon.
They'll have a influx of cases, and we'll know why. All those people sitting around in a baseball stadium or wherever they're
Yeah,
letting them in.
drunk,
Like at first,
yelling.
yeah, screaming, spitting all
Spitting
over each other.
everywhere. Yeah.
I think at like only having 15-20% capacity was a great idea, but 100% right now just seems kind
Like,
of.
couldn't you just
Well,
like,
even 50% wouldn't be that bad because you could have a seat in between everyone. Like,
in a perfect world, yeah.
yeah, but
just not
then
100%.
I mean, a lot of the sports leagues, like, they're bleeding money at this point. Like, that's
Yeah.
that's where they make their money.
Oh, but yeah.
Is
Well, a big part of it, yeah. is
like the
ticket
teams
sales, but-
themselves. That's where a majority of them make their money. So it's, I don't know. You feel bad for the players, like, especially that, like, in the NHL where there's escrow, where they're gonna make no money
Mm.
the following years because of this. So escrow, real quick, is just basically they have an agreement that the league and the players need to make the equivalent money. So if the players' salaries outweigh the profits of the league, then the players have to pay however much. So it could be that 10% of the players' salaries go to escrow. So you're on a $10 million contract, but you're actually only making $9 million.
Yeah.
And it's something the players don't like, obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
So,
'Cause you're losing out.
yeah, saw another couple little things. I saw Mark Zuckerberg doesn't use WhatsApp. Facebook owns WhatsApp now. He uses Signal. I'd never heard of the app before. It's another messaging app,
I've
but
never heard of that either.
doesn't trust his own app.
Weird. He doesn't want his
Strange.
data being collected.
Yeah. Oh, apparently there was that big Facebook leak. There was like hundreds of millions of people's information got leaked.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
and Mark
God.
Zuckerberg's private phone number got leaked in it. People were calling him.
Calling
So-
up complaint.
Complain.
So I mean, that's not a good look for Facebook.
Yeah, no. Considering they're like one of the largest information companies out there.
Yeah, they actually they'll pay people a lot of money if they're able to hack Facebook
Oh, really?
and then show them how they did it so they can fix
oh,
it.
yeah, I think I've heard of that too.
Yeah, and a lot of companies will do that if you're able to hack into them.
Yeah, because
As long as
Jesus.
as long as you as long as you don't do anything bad, you just show them, okay, this is how I got access.
Yeah.
They'll patch it and they'll give you money.
Yeah.
So it's
Just
just
because
kind
they
of
want their sites
Yeah.
to be as secure as possible.
Yeah, there's some companies that'll be $10,000 if you're able to do it and stuff like that. So
We're gonna have to try.
might take us a little while to learn how. To get off kind of the more negative stories, let's turn it to our famous section.
Never mind. Stop it.
No,
Hold
just
on.
go. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
Fuck.
Just so you guys know, we just had about a 5-minute cut. Brad trying to think of what he wanted to say here.
Because now I remember you said not to get political, but then I was gonna say
Oh God.
I don't know if you guys heard that Putin put in a law allowing him to now run for an extra 2 terms.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just
course.
happened.
If someone were, it would be him or Donald Trump.
Yeah, honestly,
Yeah.
I'm surprised Donnie didn't pull that one out. I guess he
Yeah.
had to win first, but yeah, so it looks like Putin's going to be over there. So ruling for at least 2 more terms, more than likely. And then maybe he'll pass another law for an extra
Well, he used
2
to
years.
bounce back and forth. He'd be prime minister, then president, and then whenever he switched from one, he'd give all the power to the other, and he was just back and
Back
forth
and
and all
forth.
that.
Smart.
He's undeniable. He's definitely a very, very smart guy being
Oh,
able
yeah.
to do all this stuff. And he's
And-
there's some
Well, not just
Powerful, I
that.
and there's
just
also some
powerful.
badass stories about him too. Back when he was in the military, some of the stuff that he did,
I would not be surprised.
there was when the Berlin Wall was falling. Apparently, he was alone in a guard shelter, and the mobs were running around, and he came out to the guard shack, and there was an angry mob, and he was just so you guys know, if you come in there, there's me and a full squad of people, and we have enough ammo to shoot all night. And then he walked back in. He was alone, and all he had was a pistol, and they never came in.
not bad.
That would take some balls to do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, but how much of those stories are true and
That's
just,
true.
Like,
I can see that one
propaganda.
be of the stories I've heard, that's probably the most realistic one, because there is some ones that are a little
where he's like flying around on a unicorn.
Shirtless.
Yeah.
Riding on those mammoths from Siberia.
Chernobyl mammoths.
Chernobyl batteries. But yeah, let's turn it to our world famous end to the podcast where Jackson gets to hop on his phone and play some Clash of Clans. The hockey
Not a
section of the
sponsor.
podcast. Yeah, not a sponsor. So, some interesting
It's been
stuff. The
fun.
one was the second I saw it, I was like, I can't wait to bring this up because Brad was pretty hard on old McDavid for his elbow to the face situation, and what do you know? 2 days later, Nathan McKinnon gets mad and throws a fucking helmet at somebody's face.
How's a
What
little
do you
hissy
have to
fit?
say to that, Brad?
I think it's worth a fine. I don't think it's worth a suspension. Where
What do you mean that's not worth a suspension?
it's not worth a suspension tossing a guy a helmet.
He threw the helmet at the guy's face.
He didn't catch it. No, I think what McDavid did is way worse, and like he literally skated at somebody with his elbow up with the intent. Like, how do you not?
I still think
intend to hit
that's
someone in the head?
I still think that's a sketchy thing to do. Whip a helmet at somebody's face.
Catch it. I guess I don't know what to tell you.
It's his fault that he got hit in the face with the helmet.
Hey, I mean, don't poke the sleeping bear. That's all on Connor Garland.
Fair enough. Yeah.
And
Connor
Cameron
Garland gets beat on.
Yeah, well,
The one good player on Arizona, everybody just targets. I wonder if he's a dick because apparently he gets just hunted all the time.
well, I mean, he's poking sleeping bears.
Poke the bear, you get a helmet to the dome. Like.
Exactly.
Yeah, that and I saw the Vancouver Canucks have a ton of confirmed cases.
Yeah, I
of
think
COVID.
they're like 20 plus now, and it's a new variant of the disease. It's from Brazil.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So people think that they might just be done for the season.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I think that would, I don't know, that would kind of throw a wrench in some plans. I guess teams would be playing like that North Division. Oh my goodness! Wait, actually the North Division is I think is already smaller than the rest, anyways.
Yeah, by one team.
Yeah,
they're the 7 team.
So now they're gonna have 6 teams. If they did that, I feel you'd be seeing so much of like the same 2 teams playing. Oh my goodness!
Just run through Ottawa over and over and over
Yeah,
again.
basically exactly what happened.
It's gonna be, it's gonna be really interesting once the teams finally do get to play other teams, because like, you never know. Like like Tampa Bay playing really good, but what happens when they go and play against the Jets and they haven't played the Jets yet? Like, I think there's gonna be a bigger chance of upsets this playoff solely because of that.
Yeah.
Where you haven't had any experience against this team yet.
What if like wild scenario, like wild situation, Vancouver just has to like fill their team with basically an AHL roster.
And then they win the playoffs?
They win. They somehow
What
win.
an underdog story that would be.
It'd be a movie.
Oh, yeah.
Literally.
Just like the movie
The
that they were
Sedins
making
come
of the emergency goalie there.
Which one? The one for
David
Ayers.
David
I
Ayers.
think.
There was actually a more impressive emergency goalie in recent years. The accountant for the Blackhawks, because he actually won the game. So
David
What?
Ayers did
Yeah,
too.
David
or
Ayers did
that
too.
guy actually had he shut them out for his 8 minutes in that against the Jets.
Wow.
David Ayers shut out or beat Columbus, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Ooh.
No, Toronto. He was Carolina. He was
Oh,
on
right.
Carolina. They
Right.
beat Toronto. He was
Right.
Toronto's like one of the practice goalies.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he was a Zamboni
Zamboni
driver.
as well.
Stop pumping up Toronto.
Yeah, speaking of pumping Toronto's tires, Toronto media pumping the shit out of Jack Campbell's tires, who's now 9-0 as of today, as of we are recording. He's 9-0. Just typical Toronto media fashion, where
Dude, he's
I
the
mean,
next-
obviously, like I think anywheres it would happen. Like anywheres they would obviously talk about it, like no matter what team he's playing on. But just where it's Toronto media, it's like everywhere you
No
look.
man, they have a goalie better than Martin Brodeur.
Yeah, I mean, if you ask
Obviously.
one of
Come
their
on,
fans,
9
but,
wins.
no, I mean, good for them, and hopefully he continues to win and play well. It just sucks that like if he now loses maybe 2 games in a row, it's gonna be
trade
Toronto.
him.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Trade him.
get rid of him, brutal. Which
The
sucks,
last
but-
year they were saying they got to get rid of him. Like it's
it's a brutal place to play. I think.
there's a lot of players I think don't want to play in that big of a market.
And you know what? some that probably enjoy and like thrive in that
Well,
kind
the
of market.
endorsements that you
Yeah.
make there too is
So
just
to each their own, I guess. And
that's probably something that Toronto is basically able to guarantee too. It's like if you come and play here, we can guarantee you this amount in endorsement deals.
I'm sure, like depending on the player, yeah.
Yeah,
You
like
could
it's like
probably
Austin
easily-
Matthews is definitely making a lot of money from endorsements.
Oh yeah.
People like that, Marner, Tavares,
The big guns are
Nylander,
definitely bringing
Anderson,
in
probably
lots.
even O'Reilly. Like it's craziness. I saw Eric Stahl, the first man to escape Buffalo, got a game winner in overtime the other night.
One of the lucky ones, yeah.
First time he's smiled this season.
Yeah, the rumor is it's the first time he has smiled. So
He
good
also
for him.
screamed "fuck Buffalo" as he scored.
That was a celebration. Just screamed "fuck Buffalo" on repeat. But good for him. Happy to see he got out of that absolutely awful, scary place.
I heard he's sending Taylor Hall shovels and files so he can break out.
Yeah, I wish him all the best. I heard he actually got healthy scratch there I believe it was last night, and people were all speculating where he's going to be traded and that there was a trade coming. So always makes for a fun time of the year when they start doing stuff like
Same
that.
with Kyle Palmieri.
Yeah,
He's rumored, and people are talking about him maybe going to Boston.
I think he'd be a great fit in Boston.
And apparently he lives in Boston during the summer.
Yeah,
so
I
he'd
also
probably be
heard
pumped
that.
to go there.
Go play there.
Is he on the last year of his contract?
I'm not sure. He must be. I'd say he probably is.
But he's still definitely a competent player. Like
He'd be a great role player in their top six.
like him on the second line with Krejci, and I don't know if DeBrusque's on the second line right now or not, but I think he's kind of having a down year to what he normally is.
Yeah, I think throw Kyle Palmieri in that top six and it makes him that much better.
Looking for a salary.
Yeah, I'm checking for a salary right now. But oh well, it's not popping up.
It don't matter. Whatever.
Yeah, fuck it. I know we've already talked about Nathan McKinnon and the greatness of the Colorado Avalanche, but they are now on an absolute tear.
Yeah, what's that shirt you got on right now? Actually,
Yeah, I'm repping the team right now. This is like a little golf shirt they gave me. Not really a golf shirt. It's more like a sweater. I don't know. I got a training camp. You guys wouldn't understand.
You and Colt Langford.
Yeah, me and Colt Langford. But they've been an absolute tear. They're ranked first defensively and offensively in the league. Been playing great hockey as of late, so let's hope they can keep it together.
I can
Fuzzy
actually
again.
say good news of the Chicago Blackhawks. Kirby Dach back in the lineup.
Back in action.
Back in the action and gets a point in his first game back. And Alex Brinkat hit 20 goals last night.
Dude, you just see Kirby Dach was just dripping in absolute swag the other night, dressed up in his Gucci shirt, and
Oh, really?
oh yeah,
He's a
Just-
pretty swaggy guy.
just dripping.
Him on another podcast that we listened to has the record for the most fucks. He was 18 years old, just signed to the Blackhawks, goes on this podcast, and he's just dropping them, doesn't care. Pretty great. Right away, I was like, yeah, you know what? I like this guy. He'll be good.
Yeah, but we get the end of the season coming up, so we'll see how everything plays out. I think most teams are around 35 to 38 games, and they're playing 56. So coming down to the back stretch here, and
I hope. I mean, I hope Chicago doesn't make the playoffs. To be honest, I don't think it's worth making the playoffs this year.
no, Mel's just
Go for a pick, get
yeah.
a decent pick, get Taves back next year, and go for a run. Maybe, probably not, but
You never know.
But
Crazier
Lankinen,
things.
if he can keep up what he's doing, put
Yeah,
some defense in front of him,
solid goaltending would help.
get that Seabrook,
Be a good
and I
start.
mean they're gonna be able to fill in $6.5 million from that Seabrook contract.
True. Maybe a little free agent signing.
Tyson Berry.
Tyson Berry, how are you?
The Edmonton Oilers approach. This guy's really good. We'd love to have him on his team. He wants to get paid? No, we can't have him.
See you later.
We'll just sign some guy from the agent. We'll bring Brandon Manning up. He'll hurt McDavid again.
Yeah, and very Yeah, I don't know where I was going there. So we'll just wrap it up there, I guess. That'll be the end of the hockey talk.
End of
and
the hockey talk.
That's the end
I'm
of the
back,
hockey talk.
baby.
Back in time for the outro.
Nice. So, you guys, thank you for listening. We really appreciate all the support we got releasing this publicly. We got over 150 downloads within the first 2 days, which was crazy. Blew our
Way more
minds.
than we expected.
Yeah. Hopefully you guys stick around and stick with us, grow with us. We're going to get some new audio equipment here soon. One of our mics has been pretty crackly.
Yeah, we've had to cut like probably 15 times because it's crackling and we have to reset the whole system. So
Yeah. So
if we sound stuttery, it's because there's cuts.
Yeah.
And we apologize.
It's just our 5th episode, so bear
Yeah.
with us. We're only gonna get better. It's only up from here. We can't get any worse, I don't think.
Well, I mean, you never know.
I'll prove you wrong.
Put this
So
place in the cellar.
if you guys are new, go follow us on Instagram. We love the support, like we said. You can check out our link tree, check out all our different social medias. We mostly post on Instagram.
Yeah, we'll have like lots of different little things too for people to like polls and stuff for people to vote on, and
Yeah.
like
We're gonna try and be
We want you to submit us
Really
some
active.
topics that you want to hear us talk
Yeah.
about too.
Yeah. Also, leave a comment. We want to know if you guys actually like the hockey talk.
It's not going to go away. We just want to know if you actually like it or not.
We might put it after the outro from now on. I don't know. We'll see, depending on what you guys are commenting.
Yeah, well, thanks everybody.
Thank you. Continue to download and listen to our show, and hope you have a great rest of your day.
Zero, please.
Bye.